True, but I mean,
I don't think they were saying anything about not being like shorted out of supplies, but
I really wouldn't want to brag about not running out of pre-orders. Like, all in all, that's a good thing.
They didn't brag about that though. They basically said like, they basically just said, hey, like we didn't tell you one thing and then just do a complete fucking 180.
Yeah, but still, it's the availability is virtually the same.
Ryan, did you watch the new Overtime? Dude Perfect.
Pat, you ready with your?
You've been watching
my last guy.
I've watched some of them.
Alright,
the top 10
ready? We're gonna search in 3, 2, 1,
Top 10
go.
what?
Jerry,
you have the stream up for the boys?
Yep, the stream is up for the boys.
Stream is up, Jerry.
Alright,
well, I'll go silent. Good luck.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear you.
Good luck, buddy.
You said that again. Everyone decided to talk.
They did you know how they do top 10 as one of their things?
Yeah.
They rank cereals.
This is about the coolest conversation I've ever fucking heard.
It was Tyler Tony that ranked them.
Yeah, I've seen rankings for like fast food, for like,
I mean, who the fuck? Who the fuck?
Oh, he did his top 10 cereals of all time.
Would sit here and talk about ranking a different type of food. I mean, that's just retarded. Who would even think of doing that?
Yeah,
but
he would go around and like do it and then just not even.
You would never guess,
not even release the video.
Never guess what number 1 is though.
If it's not Lucky Charms, then...
That was on the list, but barely.
Reese's Puffs.
No.
Oh, Cinnamon
Captain
Lights.
Crunch.
No.
Captain Crunch berries.
No.
You guys gonna rank food? Or you guys gonna commentate?
Game hasn't even started yet.
What do you let me say? And there's the Jaguars logo, looking like a total fucking beast.
Do you want me to tell you, Ryan, or?
Yeah, just yeah.
The answer,
no, keep guessing.
The answer is Honey-O's.
The fuck? Honey-O's?
Yeah. So let me guess. This video is sponsored by.
Yeah, what fucking Saudi shit is
I don't
that?
know. Someone was giving him crap for putting Cookie Crisp on there, which I don't know. Anyway, Cookie Crisp is in there for me. Reese's Puffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our broadcast today, sponsored by Cookie Crisp.
Honey-O's.
No, not fucking Honey-O's. No.
What about Blueberry?
Can you guys? Oh, Blueberry is amazing and is in my cover. Heather was talking shit on Blueberry and Frankenberry the other day, and I kind of wanted to skull fuck her.
And one of the underrated that he had on there was Honey Smacks. Those are
I like
good.
it.
He was. The other people were saying they were terrible, but I was like, dude, no.
Those Smacks are good. Now, can I ask you a question here? Is this Boston guy that Sam has, is he a rookie from, like, not this year, but, like, was he a rookie last year?
Boston Scott's brother.
Yeah, last year he was.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I've never heard of this fucking guy.
Yeah, he's not a real person.
Right. I love those players, by the way. Those are my favorite, except for, the problem is, most of them are on Brownie's team.
Well, honestly, Brownie doesn't have anyone yet like that, though. Pissed me off.
No. Well, no, but he's got Ruggs, who's pretty much the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, Juju is no Devontae Adams, I'll tell you that.
Well, Juju's...
Wait, does Brownie also have Juju?
Yeah, he traded away Devontae Adams and got Juju.
Alright. Gotta question that. Is that Devin Bush out there? Holy shit, McCole Hardman! Down to the
This guy
point.
has given a lot of teams a lot of fits with his speed. McCole Hardman is a very underrated receiver. I think he's the best receiver. Like, he plays the best for...
He's the best receiver of all time, I agree.
Yes, GOAT.
Now, interesting, he also has that red visor.
I do like that.
Chase Young, another very talented player on this defense. Oh my, Boston! This man is a man on fire. And Pat earlier spoke to the fact that he could not stop the running game, and this is just...
Oh, look at this. Brownie would be shaking his head right now. You see what he's doing?
Oh, no, how did he do the...
He took a knee and was raising his fist after the touchdown.
Oh my.
Boston. Obviously, Coach Henry not happy with the
Right.
celebration.
Turns out, yeah, you saw Boston run by the sideline and give Henry a dirty look. Two coaches in this league have been very not open-minded, more like open-mouthed about the...
Very vocal.
about the current protests utilized in the EA Sports presentations. So I think Boston maybe have been trying to, as the young kids put it, trigger Coach Henry.
Maybe.
But he should know better and know that Brownie is the true enemy.
Absolutely.
Now let's see what's Oh no, Kyler Murray under pressure! Oh my goodness.
Perfectly right in between his two receivers that he had open.
Yeah. Well,
obviously, Coach Henry's been talking a lot this season, saying he's getting that user dub.
He's got to, though. I mean, you know, and that's part of the journey.
Opportunity. He does have the lead in the division, or division conference.
The conference. And here's the thing: you can't win user games if you go into them thinking you're going to lose. I mean, you just can't.
Never want to. You got to be confident.
Right.
So how you did it against Brownie, but.
Well, that's true, but I think Brownie. I don't know. Brownie got a little cocky, and I think it cost him.
Played a little different in our game, is all I'm going to say.
Me?
No, he did.
No.
In that game I just played against him. Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray unable to find anybody, but he almost does. Now, is Coach Henry going to go for it here? Henry is a pretty...
ballsy coach.
Yeah.
Not trust his defense. Probably for good reason, because they've never
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really show any fucking promise. And this is one of those things that we saw Dalton do this against Brownie. Well, he did a fake punt, and we thought for sure that it cost him the game in the playoffs, but... He's making some changes here, and oh my goodness, and what a call! Oh, Tariq Cohen is going to keep going!
That guy breaks up perfectly.
I got to give it to Coach Henry there. Yeah, I got to give it to Coach Henry there for calling a run on 4th and 5.
Yeah, I don't think Jacksonville was ready at all for that.
No, I mean you could not have seen that coming. I mean that is about as ballsy as it gets. Oh my, and wide open DK Metcalf, it pays off.
That's what happens when you bring it all out blitz. It'll leave people up.
You know, this is funny. In Pat's previous user game against Ryan Rodgers, we saw him have a quick 4th down, 2 drives in a row, and both led to conversions, while one was due to a penalty, but nevertheless, 4th down was converted, and both drives led to touchdowns. So it just seems to instill that bit of confidence in him once he gets that 4th down. Jesus, well, animosity to Boston there is long after this.
Are you going to advance, or?
Yes. This game's a tie. Obviously, a decent amount at stake here. This is an important game. Ryan Rodgers is watching with anticipation to see.
Obviously, he still has to play both these guys.
Yeah,
Sam next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say this game is less important for Ryan. I mean, maybe he might want to see Sam just retired and put away with 2 losses. Oh my, and Boston! Oh my! Yeah, Sam already has a loss, so you gotta think that either way is kind of a win for Ryan.
Well, let me tell you, one thing's for sure is that was a missed opportunity for Miami. They had him behind the line of scrimmage.
And I'll tell you another thing's for sure. I mean, even if... Oh, my God, look at that football fly out. Even if Miami wins this game, Miami has had nowhere near a perfect season yet, so they're going to have an uphill battle if they want one of those under their belt.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if they have any other user games aside from Ryan left after this, though.
No.
I only have Ryan.
Okay.
He's like week, I think, 16.
Okay. Well then, boy, this game could be pretty critical in Pat maintaining the conference lead for quite a while, given barring him losing to shooters. Anyway, big stop there, by the way, defensively, but it's all for naught as Mecole Hardman.
What a catch! I told you, this man. He's a villain.
And boy, what do you look at those defenders? They just look like they could have easily sacked Mayfield there, but they just seem to like not give a shit. There's that X Factor Boston though, and the Wildcat. These are always fun to watch because you don't know who's getting it, who's going where. Oh! Oh, I thought maybe Boston was hurt. I know it's some nobody. That will end his truzz.
I missed that play because I was trying to do something.
Oh! Oh, I think there's going to be pass interference downfield, or maybe it's holding. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's roughing the passer on Chase Young. So that's going to be...
You're the quarterback. I didn't think...
I didn't either.
But that's huge.
Yeah, that's about 7 yards closer. I mean... Obviously, when the yellow came out, the Dolphins were hoping that that was going to be coming back because that was a huge play, but... Oh! Oh my goodness, and Wilkins cannot get in. He gets to the 1 yard line. Oh my god, he dodged that, man.
Coming in.
Yeah.
A little action, giving Boston a break.
Obviously, something we talk about all the time. Miami will get the ball at halftime, so scoring typically in these scoring duels, that is always a big factor.
Tom Brady loses that matchup with Lamar Jackson at the bottom. Wait a minute, did Boston get hurt or something and I missed it?
No, Boston should be fine. I think he's just gassed. Scora or something got hurt. Mayfield looking for a man. It's going to be tipped. Oh my goodness, he had a man wide open in the end zone. It's tipped. And what is Jacksonville going to do here? Are they going to go for it on the 3? Or are they going to just take the points? I think this is an opportunity for them to... Yeah, and they are going to go for it. I like this call for Jacksonville. I mean, on the 3... Oh, and they just go in, no problem.
Down?
Yes.
Fuck! I thought it was third. That's why I called cover 2. Damn it!
And that is what happened. Coach Henry got caught with his pants down on 4th down, and Sam did as well. They were not ready for the run.
Yeah, and...
But Coach Henry forgot what down it was, so...
That's 2 4th down conversions that led to touchdowns.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, Miami obviously is going to want to get on the board here before the half, but they got just probably the perfect amount of time to get down there and score and not give Jacksonville the ball back.
Right.
This is Kyler Murray's opportunity to hang in this thing. And we saw Jacksonville last week was shut out in the second half. And a good decision by Murray to keep it here. I know that he looked like he had a man downfield, but I think that was going to be picked off. He tries to make that throw. I just want to gush a little more about Murray's arm sleeves.
I know, that's very snazzy.
He does. He looks very so sexy out there. Breda and Best to his side. He hands it off to Breda to the right side. He's going to have a big hole. Oh my God, that hole is huge. And that is going to lead to a touchdown from Matt Breda as he fucking whirligig dives into the end zone. More time left than we thought Jacksonville was going to have, so... I mean, you never want to complain about a score, but now your defense is going to want to step up. God, I'll tell you this, watching you guys, the shit you have to go with for kicking field goals compared to having Justin Tucker or Josh Lambo is hell.
We know. Boston, the return man. Boston return man. That's a little...
I'm gonna say this will probably be a little cheap, but I think that, like, if they're gonna give abilities to players, like kickers like that, I think that Younghoe Koo should get an onside ability.
I think there should be an onside ability in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
he'd be pretty good at recovering them.
That's true. I mean, I don't know who he's got as a kicker, to be honest with you. Might be cool. Yeah, Jacksonville takes it to a 2-minute warning, sponsored by Honey O's. Chase Young is making Chase. Somehow, Mayfield gets that ball to Knox. Oh my god.
Dawson Knox. It's smeared.
Dude, and Chase Young did some smearing of his own on Baker Mayfield. And now a 3rd down that could sack or something here could be really nice for Miami. Chase Young giving Chase, I think it's going to be picked off. No, they knock it down still. Now, will Sam opt to go for it, or will he go for the punt? He is not quite as ballsy. He's going to be comfortable with this tie and just punt it on back. And wow, what an opportunity for Miami as they're going to have... No, not good field position. Wow, they fucked that return up.
It was not the greatest turn there.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to have more room to run on the right side there, obviously, and just closed up faster than he thought. But minute 14, all timeouts. A field goal here would look pretty good, don't you think?
That definitely would, Jim.
The run worked for him last time, but not quite so much this time, as they're only going to get about 4, which not a bad game by any means, but at this point on the clock, they're going to need a little more than that. Braid is running over to the right side. DK Metcalf, oh my goodness, I don't even know if that was an intentional throw!
No, it was not. It was fucking not.
It almost worked out for him, but instead the ball rolls free. And here comes
We've all been
Murray.
there, done that. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And on 3rd and 6, they're going to hand it off, and they got it!
Wow. Another ballsy time to run it, and they just...
Yeah, they've been excellent at reading this defense. Maybe they do. Maybe they do have Jacksonville finally figured out, and Coach Henry's still looking for that first user win. Could it be tonight?
Very well could be. We thought the same thing last year. Started off very hot and then blew it in the second half.
That's true. I mean, they've got to maintain as Kyler Murray has to escape. He's got to get rid of this football, and he does. When he threw that, I thought he forced it to that man on the sideline, and I was like, oh, you just can't. Jerry Jeudy, DK Metcalf, 2 big stars on his left side, lined up. Here comes the handoff. It's a fake. He's going to have to go deep if he wants to hit a man. He's got a man deep, but he throws it just to the left of Dawson Knox.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Well, now, I feel like they're going to have to go for the throw here because they can't just run it, and Jacksonville will certainly call a timeout. And
shotgun now from Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Murray changing up the play, as he does. Murray, no one to throw it to. He's going to take a hit on the sideline.
Yes.
And that's going to be 4th down, and they'll certainly punt this away. Unfortunately, the opportunity... Miami slandered it.
Oh, Clyde. So all I see on the
Oh! Oh! And it's Boston with an amazing return! It's going to go all the way! Oh my goodness, what a return from Boston! Oh no!
He has been nothing short of phenomenal this season.
I got greedy with that. I got greedy with that guy that broke the thing, and I just fucked that up. He broke the block right away. I should have been more. I should have been going for the hit stick.
All right. Said something about getting off. He was watching Big Brother or something. frankly about had it with Ryan Rodgers and his pussy ass.
What? Oh.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Fielded in the end zone.
Lambo set to kick it off, and Ryan Rodgers is back.
I might have just turned from the dead, gentlemen. I doubt it, but sometimes things happen you just don't expect. And
remember, it'd be like whenever Brownie or someone would do that, where they'd be like, I'm getting off, and they'd leave, and then all of a sudden you'd see they came back online because they like shut off their system and then turned it back on to watch Netflix or something.
What?
Oh no! Oh, DK Metcalf may have just saved the football game. Tyler Murray 2 for 7. Not ideal.
Out there in the middle of that punt return.
See, you said something like right before, and we were like, shit, did we miss him saying he was leaving, or what?
I went, not a great time for my stream to lag out. And then just, what?
Made sure the quarterback saw it and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
I don't know if you just witnessed the almost tragedy that about befell Miami.
Waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
Yeah, of course, the sideline reporter has darked us! What does it mean to dark someone? I don't know. Miami will certainly be going for it on 4th down here if we don't pick this up, but that's not an issue as DK Metcalf eats shit at the 30-yard line.
Oh shit, I have to fix Sam right now.
Right, nope. Oh my goodness, and that's Larry David coming up the middle.
Larry David.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. From the gun, Murray.
Kyler Murray took his team down to field goal range. Can he finish off the drive? Oh my goodness, wide open on the left side, and he just can't hold it in. Our left side. I don't know my left and my right.
You do not, my friend.
That's unfortunate. That's just flat out unfortunate. Tariq Cohen has to come down with that football. Oh my goodness, wide open again, and he's going to go to a different man. Oh, what are we going to do here? Are we going to go for this, or are we going to kick the field goal? This will be a 47-yarder as Jacksonville is prepared for fake. I think they might get it. And he does knock it through to make it a 4-point game. And a rare settle from Miami, but I think, you know, the 4th and 10, I think had it been a shorter down distance, I think we would have seen them keep the offense out there, but...
Absolutely, but they smartly...
You know, this is really unfortunate right now, though, as this would be a 3-point lead for Miami if it wouldn't have been for that careless mistake on special teams.
As they head to the field now, for the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
That's Boston now for 71 yards after 9 rushes today. I mean, what a man on fire this kid has been. Kind of comes into the league and becomes one of the staples. Oh, and Hargrave is going to bust through, but he gets blocked at the end. And Chase Young, oh my goodness, how did that play end up for a team?
I got a question. How? Like any other quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's got his arms wrapped around the receiver. I mean, you know, that's frustrating. For sure. I mean...
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Winslow making a tackle for a 3-yard gain. Boston in the backfield. Mayfield looking to his right here. He's going to drop back, and I believe this is going to come back for holding. Or maybe a roughing the passer. Yep. You just can't do that. And that's unfortunate that they had him held the third down there, and that would have been a nice opportunity for Miami, and just totally fucking wasted due to an aggressive attack on the quarterback.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
As this third quarter is about to come to an end, we'd like to thank all our veterans out there for their service, and thank all of the cereal companies for sponsoring this.
Absolutely, Honey-O's.
Honey-O's and Breast Cancer for giving us those awesome pink uniforms.
Pat and Dalton, I freaking hate you two. You guys' team is the only team that wants a shitty guy on a tree.
I know.
Yeah, they're both
don't you love that when you're like, oh, there we go, baby, and you're like, oh, well, that's the. Is it all?
Yeah, and it's like an old guy that's a 70 overall. It's like yeah.
I'll trade you for him. What do you want, Julio? Here comes Bradley and his gang. What is happening at this line? There's like a choreographed. Oh my goodness! Look at Boston wide open on the left.
Any fumble in that, I could have.
No. No, not in that X Factor, which is really tough for him to get into.
Yeah, and it's really, really easy to get him out of it too.
Yeah, this. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, and luckily for Miami. And Heather has just walked down the stairs, giving me the double finger. I'm commentating the game between Pat and Sam. Sam. Heather has chosen a side.
Tell her she's a fucking cunt.
Sam is Jacksonville. Coach Henry says that she is a fucking cunt.
That'd be a penalty foul in basketball.
Baker Mayfield, that's Sam.
Or if you're playing with Connect enabled.
And Sam's gonna get the first down to DJ Shark.
It could be a personal foul.
What'd you come down here for?
Riley, you ever do that? Swear and then get a penalty?
Alright.
No.
I did it, but only because I heard that it was a thing, and I was like, this is true.
Well, Miami certainly has to stop these next 4 yards, otherwise this will probably be the ball game.
Yeah, otherwise a goose egg will remain in terms of user.
And that kick return is going to loom large.
You've only got one more in the regular season.
Damn, that running back, man.
Yep. Yeah, that could do it. As an 11-point lead has been taken.
That running back, he's tough to stop. I had no answers, man. And his special teams unit is fucking good.
This will make it into the end zone.
Obviously, Miami's still not totally finished yet. They're going to need a big, a quick big drive here, and then up.
An interesting return.
I didn't get to watch it because something happened to my stream.
I did a little spin around and got back to the 19, but it wasn't.
Yeah, well, he had to try to do something fancy. Oh my goodness, he had a man with separation. How did Jerry Jeudy come down with that football? Oh my, what a snag. And now he's hanging out inside of things. No wonder he can come down. He can clip through objects.
I'm wondering if Sam had a little bit of flashback of the Super Bowl after that.
Yeah, holy hell. And another catch from Jeudy, who is now carrying this team on his back and says, we're not done just yet. Obviously, Miami only needs a field goal. Oh my goodness. And it's not going to go their way. As what a fucking pick from Smith. And he's going to return it for 6. No, he's not. This guy is a monster. Wow, how did he get that off? That's just insanity. I mean, Pat's man had a step.
Wasn't a perfectly placed ball done, Mr. Murray.
Just a heartbreaker.
Miami not even going to call the timeouts. They say we have no chance of getting an onside kick.
I can't blame them.
Hey.
When you know, you know. Sometimes you gotta take the defeat, move on to the next week.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
The Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Ron Rivera. Maybe he just wanted one timeout. Maybe.
Does he timeout?
But Sam's cool with just taking the knee, letting them bring the timeout. Probably going to kick a field goal here to put them up 2 touchdowns.
I think the time you lose is definitely not worth saving the timeout over.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I guess it all depends on your play calling. Yeah, this is an interesting call here. I guess they just want to win the game. They figure they're already up 2 scores. And that will put the dagger in. That's McCole Hardman at the 6-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen...
See, I was kind of hoping that he would get cocky, which he did. And I was like, maybe I can force a mistake, but I don't know how the fuck you can throw with someone breathing down your face like that. It's fucking
Baker
insane.
Mayfield, dude. He's like the top 2 quarterback. How many
And people be talking shit on Baker.